Hey collective, how you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing well. We're going to go ahead and get into the weekly message. We're going to see what we got going on this week, okay? Thank you everybody who shows your support. If you are new, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that has everything you need to know. And if you are returning, welcome back. What's up? How you doing? I hope you've been well. Let's get some Santo going, right? And cleanse these decks because we've been using them. Collective this week, okay? Definitely some transformation. Definitely something coming full circle here. I'm not going to call reversals on this deck because it's all discombobulated here. So, what do we have for the collective this week, please? We have indecision, door to value. One more for the collective this week. Okay. And then we have the world. So there's definitely some kind of travel. There's journeying, whether spiritual or physical, that's happening this week. There is an opportunity that's coming, a door that's getting opened by you making a decision. And this does not need to be something that you need to fear and like, am I going to make the wrong decision? Though there is indecision here, you might already be in that mode, or this is where you'll be. You'll be like, well, I'm not sure of what direction I need to go. I don't know what choice I need to make. But what you need to understand is that there is value that's waiting on the other side of this door past your indecision when you allow yourself to make choices. I feel like and we all face this, me, myself included, when we fail to be able to make a choice, it's because we really lack the faith that we need in the outcome of the situation. Is it going to end up well for us? Can we trust ourselves to make the right decision? Especially if in the past we have made decisions where we feel like it's led to some kind of loss or downfall or things like that. But I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that these things were growing you, these things were teaching you, helping you learn in the past. Anything that you've persevered and you've survived from, it's not like you were just having this done because, you know, Spirit, you know, hates you and wants to punish you, and, you know, it's to help you grow. It's to help you strengthen your inner spirit, help you learn fortitude, endurance, and humility, and appreciation. And why? Because when you come to this door of value, right, when you, maybe for some of you, step up onto the stage, or when something gets recognized or blows up even, because I get that energy here. Can you handle it? Are you going to be able to handle it, or are you going to kind of fall apart? And it's not like to say that you won't ever get blessed with what this is if you're not as stable as you'd like to be. I don't think that Spirit expects perfection. I think that Spirit expects endurance. Spirit likes triers. Spirit wants survivors, not victims. Spirit likes people who can survive in this world and thrive in this world. I mean, Spirit likes everybody, but you know what I'm saying, right? Spirit appreciates, in my personal opinion, Spirit appreciates those who can thrive and survive despite, okay? Because there's a lot of pain and negativity and darkness in this world, and a lot of blocks and restrictions, and a lot of people have been through a lot that's led them to where sometimes they feel indecisive because there is that energy of expecting the worst. Rabbit energy. I don't know, I'm getting a rabbit. Are you going to follow the right rabbit? Are you going to allow yourself to be led to the door of value? Because when I think about rabbits, I think about fear, but I also think about fertility and something growing, abundance. I think about spontaneity. So I think about, you know, making choices that are going to lead to opportunity or to things that you weren't expecting. There is a level of the expect the unexpected here too. There's like a cloaky type of energy too around you, okay? You could have somebody who's watching you, somebody who's indecisive about coming forward, perhaps wanting to offer this door to value to you, or perhaps this is you looking at somebody collective, unsure of whether you want to reach out. And this looks like it's financial or some kind of opportunity, but, excuse me, it could be definitely love. I mean, just it depends on how it resonates for you. But I am getting that energy, okay? I'm also getting indecision about whether or not you want to complete a journey, whether or not you'd be able to complete a journey. There's, Apprehension is what they're saying. They're showing me a bird. The cage door is open. A bird is in the cage, but the cage door is open. So Spirit's like, you can fly out of this fear. You can fly out of this energy of keeping yourself stagnant or keeping yourself stuck. Because for some of you, there is this, like, with the cloakiness. With the cloakiness, okay? With the cloakiness and divination, it makes me think of like the unknown, right? Knowing the unknown. It's very hermit, it's very high priestess type of energy. I don't know, to me, right? We could also say that this is some hating ass bitch that's trying to get into your door to value and all this, but I'm sure there's tons of other readers you can go to get that negative shit. I already know my enemies out there working against me every day. I don't need to hear about it. I need to hear about my opportunities. I need to hear about my growth. I need to hear about my security and my independence and, you know what I mean? Anyways, on that side shit. But this is like, are you battling your own fear of success here? You will be able to handle whatever your soul has set you up with spirit, whatever contract, spiritual contract that you have with the divine to come on this earth and produce something, to create something, right? For some of you to step on the world stage and to do something, your voice matters, your talent matters. Something that you do is very important. It's like you are here to do something, so there's no reason to fear your own capabilities. This is about your personal power. This is about stepping into your personal power, you know, strengthening yourself, really, to see that you are that bitch, okay? Some of you have had more than one opportunity come your way, too, and you're like, I don't want to pick, or I'm not sure if I should pick, right? I'm seeing an off-white moth/butterfly, and then I'm seeing a bright white moth/butterfly, but both of these images and signs, both of them say unknown. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here, okay, download alert, right? I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that you have opportunity waiting no matter what choice you make. It's just about which opportunity you're going to get and what path you're going to go down. That's what they're saying. Everything is everything. After winter must come spring, okay? So you're going to have opportunity no matter what. It's just, you know, you need to just make a decision. You can't, it's just about you staying stuck here. It's like you just need to make the decision, whatever that means. Because I don't think it's like too hard. Like, do-do-do-do-do. What is that, Jeopardy? Why did they play that? That's what they just played in my head. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Like somebody is like stuck there waiting. Oh my gosh, and I see the spirit guys with their wings like this, with their elbows on the, it's like, oh gosh, okay. Right? Like, she just doesn't understand. He just doesn't understand. They're just not going to fail. They just really think they're going to, though, so they won't make a move. But once they make a move, they'll finally see that they're not going to fail. And they're sending you little, like, spiritual messages and synchronicities like, oh, see? Okay, they're going to make a move, right? For some of you. Because for some of you, too, this opportunity that's coming your way, this door to value, this new opportunity, this is actually looking like it's going to have to, something's going to have to end for you to have this. With the World card, it makes me think of the World card in Tarot, which does talk about a completion of a pretty large cycle in your life. So something that you might have invested a lot of time in, and it's like if you keep going with it, you don't know what's going to happen with it, but you know, you kind of got this thirst inside maybe to do something new or to branch off or maybe combined it with something else, right? There's like the chance to kind of finish out a cycle and start a new cycle. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to quit your job and just go on to a new one and do a whole new thing, and now you're a nurse and, like, you know what I mean? And you used to be a detective. It's like, it's not saying all that. Okay, but what it is saying is a cycle within a cycle could be completing. So you could be molding something, putting a new fresh spin on something, creating something, recreating something. I'm getting renovations too, or revamping. I've been getting that. That could be in houses and your whole life, right? And yourself. There's like maybe some of you wanting to detox, cleanse up, go on a smoothie break or something. I don't know. Juicing cleanse is what I'm hearing. 7-day juicing cleanse or fasting. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Some of you are indecisive about doing some kind of burlesque dancing or stripping for money is what I'm getting too. I feel like when she take off that robe though, right? I don't know. The whole world is in awe. Like, ah, I don't know. I feel like for some of you that could be it. Like maybe doing modeling or doing some kind of stripping or burlesque dancing. You could be maybe indecisive about this because though you know you have some talent, right? You're worried about what the world would say or what maybe people around you would say, but you know that this could lead you to a lot of money. Or you've had some kind of big deal, like maybe, I don't know, there's something about Las Vegas, moving to Las Vegas to be a burlesque dancer. They sure enough showing me burlesque dancers with little masks. Okay. I guess they're still doing that. I don't know, guys. I just was talking to my sister the other night about, it was last night, girl. Anyways, about, competition cheerleading, and apparently they still do it, and they just have masks. So, okay. Let's see, is there anything else? I feel like you're just needing to get yourself grounded and out of this tangled web of fog that you might be feeling in your head. See how it's like springing up from her head and it's just like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like there's so many thoughts. It's like, just depend on yourself. Trust in spirit, trust in yourself. And you're not going to make the wrong choice. You're not going to suffer a demise and a horrible outcome. You didn't come this far just to come this far, right? Like all of that stuff, okay? There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of things here for you. You know, I didn't get an animal. I meant to get an animal. Let's go ahead and get one now before we clarify with some tarot. Okay, for the collective, please, for the week ahead. Crow energy coming through, so there could be messages coming. There could be spiritual downloads. There could also be some kind of information that just comes through, clarity that comes through that helps you make this decision that you need to make. Because there's just this energy of the unknown, but there's also the door to value here. So I'm like, it can't be all that bad, right? That's way too many. Okay, so what do we have for the week ahead for the collective? What animal does the week ahead hold for us? Now, this can be an animal that's already a totem for you, already significant in your life, and that could be confirmation on confirmation. That's, again, too many. Or this could be something that shows up this week, physical form or whatever, illustration or on a shirt or something, whatever. I've seen them on signs, on buildings. Confirmation. So what do we have this week ahead for the collective? Let's see what we get. What do we have this? Thank you. Butterfly. Whew! For those of you that are on my Patreon, the $15 one. Now listen, you can only choose one tier. I offer the $5 Gemini, and then I offer the $15, that's like my main collective. That is the one I'm most active on. That's the one where you get weekly messages, like little tidbits here and there, articles, all kinds of stuff I do on the that one, okay? Because it's the most, you get your most value or whatever, bang for your buck. The Gemini one, I post on there, but it's not as often. So it's like, you have to choose what's more value to you or what you would like to. I just wanted to offer that for my Geminis as like, these are our own collective private readings. And I do, post on there at least once a week, guys, but it's not as often as the other one. So you just have to make your choice. Or you can do like some of the other people and make a whole nother Patreon account and do both. I've had people do that. I'm sorry though, that's how Patreon, I don't know why they only offer you to be able to get one tier. It don't make no sense to me either. But what I was going to say was that if you are a part of that one, the general $15 Patreon and the weekly message I do over there, because that's the one I do a weekly message every week over there. Sometimes it differs from this one. Sometimes it kind of lines up. This butterfly is very significant for that message. So this is crazy that it's actually coming out for y'all. Okay? Just saying, right? Starfish. Starfish for me is about regeneration. First of all, they lose limbs, they're growing back. So whatever you have lost, you are growing back in your life. This could even be recognition. You're known for something. Starfish are just known for being pretty. They really don't have to do much, guys. And I'm not saying that you haven't done a lot, but you just make it look so easy. I don't know, whatever. With this butterfly energy, this is transformation. This is the caterpillar, the cocoon, and the butterfly. I'm telling you, go check out that reading. You're going to know what I'm talking about with this card. This is complete transformation. A complete cycle is coming around, full circle, ending, so a new one can begin. You have went through some kind of cocoon period or darkness where there's been indecisiveness. You might still be coming out of this, okay? You're going to see that there was something that was very much needed. A change was needed and it's happened. Growth is going to happen. You're going to get your wings in some type of area. Butterflies to me talk about the results after a dark night of the soul. The results after you break free of something that was restricting you, okay? Butterflies also talk to me about having faith in the midst of change, because butterflies do offer that change. That's what that is. Complete transformation. The butterfly did not start out as a butterfly with wings and all this, like, didn't even look nothing like this at all. The only thing that's even similar is probably the butterfly spirit, the butterfly soul. Whatever the essence is inside that makes the butterfly move and do what it needs to do every day, right? That's the same. That instinctual drive that comes from spirit. Okay, the thing that made the caterpillar eat the leaf and go into the cocoon and let itself be boiled alive in its own insides to come out as this. It's the greatest fucking transformation makeover story of all time, okay? So this is kind of what's happening here with you. And this could be the start of this week. You could finally start seeing some results or some progress this week with this, okay? There just feels like there's some kind of transformation that happens this week. And you're able to step into your power. You're able to see something for what it is, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're stepping out of this, okay? Stepping out of this lack mentality, this feeling left behind, feeling like you have to scrounge for everything, feeling like maybe, and maybe you have sacrificed a lot, because the Five of Pentacles for me can be sacrifice. And that could be that you feel like you do have to, again, sacrifice something, let something go to fully sit in your power or to embrace this new opportunity. But, you know, not everything can stay the same. The butterfly teaches that. If the butterfly wanted to stay a caterpillar for the rest of its life, it would never get to experience being the butterfly. And though it probably had great times as a caterpillar and it was really down with its caterpillar friends, right? It has to kind of fly away and go be a butterfly now because it's not a caterpillar anymore. And hopefully it can reunite with those caterpillar friends that have allowed themselves to go through their transformation and have turned into butterflies and stuff. See what I'm saying? Like, everything in life is everything. Okay? Lauryn Hill, everything is everything. So you have to trust where you're being taken when the butterfly energy shows up. Yes, you have to trust where you're being taken. Thank you, Spirit. You have to drop the burden, stop trying to control situations and outcomes, and allow this train to go. Okay? Allow it to do what it's going to do. Allow yourself to be balanced so this chariot will move in the direction that you need it to. You've been fighting. You've been persevering. You might even be feeling like you have to put your boundaries up with certain people, ignore certain offers, outsmart others. You know, you've been doing a lot. You've been doing the most to become this butterfly. This has not been an easy journey, is really what I'm getting, okay? What is this indecision here this week for the collective? Five of Wands. I feel like whether to dead some things, okay, in some things, manipulations that are around you. There could be people showing up trying to get you involved in their chaotic energy, their bullshit, their petty little, just really doesn't even, you know, that's why I don't focus on this kind of shit in my readings, because it's just, what the fuck, okay? Nobody knows what they're doing. Their sticks are way too long. Like, what are you doing, okay? What is this one doing? What is he doing? I don't know, okay? You're like, and that's how you feel, just completely frustrated around the situation, these people. That's why you feel indecisive, though, because maybe this has been a very long-standing cycle. I don't feel like the magician needs to be out here, but there could be manipulation, too, or you needing to, or just knowing that, you know, your net worth is your network. Wait. Your network is your net worth. I fucked that up. But you know what I'm trying to say, okay? Basically, what energy you allow yourself to be around is the energy you're going to vibe at, whether you want to or not. That's why Spirit is asking you to pull back, restrict your energy, restrict your money, restrict your resources, restrict whatever you need to, because you have something that's secure. 4 is a solid foundation. There could also be this energy of feeling conflicted because you're holding on to a foundation that is solid, but you're needing to release it so you can, there we go, that's what that is for, to manifest something new, okay? You'll know where you're at in this story. Maybe you're a little bit of both here and there, all over the place. I feel like this is nothing to stress about. This is nothing to worry about. Allow it to happen. Don't fear the change. 5s, I'll talk about change and being conflicted with that. But for me, this card talks about outside interference, other people, and then sometimes just, you know, fearing a physical change. Like, this could be a physical move or a physically leaving a job to physically go to another one, right? This is like, or again, you know, indecision over maybe what some kind of physical change in your body or something. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Give me one more for indecision, please. One more for indecision. The Sun. So what the good news is, all right, you are going to be led towards something. There's something about getting some kind of help or charity or good friends, good energy. Like, you'll know okay. Thank you. So you'll know what people are good for you and what people are not good for you. You'll know what vibes you need to align yourself with and the ones you need to leave behind. Basically by what they got going on in their life and the fruit hanging on their tree and however, like, honestly. And I'm not talking about these little petty little things like numbers and likes and shit. That doesn't reflect at all how a person is doing in life. I'm talking about their spirit, hun. Okay? Do they look like they're able to hold shit together when shit goes awry? Okay, it's okay to be human and fall apart sometimes, but how do you pick yourself back up? I don't know. I feel like there's the energy of people who just, they live in chaos. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, okay? So you're indecisive about that. Do I want to be around people like that, or do I want to allow myself to stay in situations like that? Clarity is coming through. Could be in the form of a Leo with the sun, doesn't have to be. Could be in the form of a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, with the temperance energy. This is spirit guides to me. This is spirit leading you. This is alchemy as well, creating things with new people. Maybe there is some kind of collab that somebody wants to work on you with, and you're trying to find the clarity of whether or not this is going to be worthy of you working on this collab with this person, or are they going to try to screw you over? Beware of having that negative mindset and worrying that everybody is out to give you, because I kind of feel like this could be a kindred with this soulmate energy, and you're just needing to get over yourself, make a decision here, and allow opportunity that's been on the way for a minute, it seems like, come through. Come out of this confusion into opportunity, really is what that looks like. But with the Six of Cups here again, this is like a kindred led, like Spirit's been leading you to this person, and I feel like deep down inside you feel it. And that might be what scares you, like, oh Lord, I recognize that feeling. Right? That feels like a soul connection when I feel that I've been taught that in the past that when I feel that feeling, it means sometimes that I'm going to be sad in the future, right? For whatever reason. So, but I feel like you're going to have some kind of clarity that's going to come through. You don't need to fear every single change or be combative with people or get your guard up, expect combativeness. Because I feel like the new that's coming into your life, and I mean new, honey, is not combative. These are new soul contracts. This is what you've been working to get yourself aligned with, these opportunities, these people, these ships on the horizon, but you're still feeling nervous because of what you're coming out of. So the old stuff is what you need to check and correct, and then the new stuff is what you need to be directed towards or what you need to focus on, okay? Because you do have some kind of collab or rebuilding of a foundation here, all right? This is like spiritually led, again, collabs, business opportunities, growth, network, okay, community, and this is kindred, people that you can trust, people you can smell the flowers with and just enjoy times with, okay, because new opportunities is coming out of whatever drama you've been going through or whatever you're leaving behind, whatever drama you're leaving behind. I just feel like you're indecisive about it because you care about these people, or some of this is family too, so that always makes it an extra layer of awkward, but it's just like you've been indecisive about something. In regards to allowing this change or seeing something for what it is too. If that sun energy is what I'm getting. Yeah, seeing some of them for what it is. Because for some of you, there is this masculine energy that is constantly, it could be Aries, doesn't have to be, it's constantly trying to fuck you over. It's constantly trying to make you feel some type of way. They wake up and smell the air and look forward to it like, it's a good day to mess with fucking collective. Like, I don't know. There is that energy here. Okay? Or somebody who carries this overbearing, masculine, controlling energy. They don't have to be a masculine. This could be somebody who's large and in charge, right? At least they think they is. Okay? I don't know. But that's what I'm getting for some of you guys. You're really battling something like that. We've seen a lot of fire. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, I don't know. Shout out to them, though. So what's this door to value that's this week ahead? What is this door to value, please, for the collective? I'm seeing blooming roses. I'm seeing ladybugs, white moths, green moths, yellow, even a pink moth. Okay. I'm guessing it's a moth, right? I'm guessing it is, right? So that's too many. What is this door to value here for the collective this week, Spirit? King of Swords, you're strategizing something. King of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Sorry, King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven Pentacles. Something that will grow. Something that, production I'm hearing, productive. They're showing me a conveyor belt. Some of you might be linking up with somebody, a business. This is an authority figure, so this could be a boss or signing paperwork, looking over some contract. This could be some kind of information coming in. This could also be getting some kind of wise counsel or advice on how to grow your business or something, okay? But this feels like people, again, being involved, but this doesn't feel necessarily negative. It feels like somebody wants to help you come up on something is really what I'm getting. Because didn't I say that I was feeling some kind of charity, right? There's a charity card. Somebody wanting to work with you or some kind of collab. This is a business partnership. This is a collab. This is a new deal, a new opportunity. This is a contract for me. Again, this is an investment. This is any kind of exchange of money or energy, okay? We just need to make sure the exchange is equal when this card comes out, because we do have a King of Pentacles here. I feel like somebody might want to invest in you, invest in your business, invest in what you do, or offer you some type of position. You're needing to make sure that you're thinking this through clearly, asking all the necessary questions, making sure that you're protected here, looking over any contracts if you need to, getting a notary or a lawyer to look over contracts for you. But there is something that's being offered that's going to help you, again, release some kind of burden and move forward with this Chariot energy. You're needing to allow this. 5 of Swords for me, not for everybody, I'm aware. Okay, but for me as a reader, 5 of Swords talks about self-sabotage, not necessarily outside sabotage. That's for me is a 7 of Swords. 5 of Swords is talking about change, and it's talking about mental, dealing with that mental change. And we already see being conflicted over physical change. So there is some change here that's happening this week that you're kind of, you're not sure about. Okay, so you're needing to make some kind of decision, or you're thinking about something. Don't let your anxieties eat away at you because of this movement that's going to happen. Or again, it feels like a lot of change that could be coming in. I just saw the Knight of Pentacles when I split the deck. So yeah, it feels like a lot of change that's coming in. There's that 7 of Pentacles that I was just talking about. So you're thinking about this. Is this going to reap any kind of rewards? Is this going to bring you any kind of harvest? This could also be something you've already been working on. This could be something you've already been strategizing. You've already been like, you know, putting in energy, consistent energy with that 6 of Pentacles we saw into something to come up to that King of Pentacles energy. You're sitting here watching. Is this harvest going to happen? Because 7 of Pentacles to me is a card that does talk about a period of waiting, but it's more like patience. You're not waiting in vain. You're just waiting for something to grow. And I feel like there is some kind of growth that happens this week. Like we see some kind of result from this. Again, the butterfly gets the wings or something like that. We got star energy here. So this is talking about wish fulfillment. This is talking about, okay, this is talking about wish fulfillment. This is talking about astrological alignments too. So the next couple weeks with whatever's going on in the planets is heavily going to affect you with this. This is something that's destined. They're showing me like parallel lines and then the dot in the middle. Like there's something that you're meant to come up to. There's something that you're meant to meet, or you're meant to go. I don't know. There's a destined encounter, event, situation, meeting, something that's happening is what I'm getting. And this is going to inspire a lot of passion and desire and a new beginning, like a new exciting adventure type of feeling for you. But also it's going to bring a lot of fear because you are unsure. There's uncertainty here. But I also feel like this is going to help you turn your back on all this fear as well and let go of it. Because you need to understand that you are a warrior, that everything that you've been through has brought you to where you are now. So you can survive whatever would come up in the future, but I feel like it was all just training to get you to where you're at so that you can enjoy without stressing and worrying and, you know, making the wrong moves and the wrong choices. Because when you come up on some kind of heavy success or something, which it feels like somebody might be, that might not be for everybody, but for some of you there is somebody who's coming up on a lot of success. And when you open the door to that, like when you find the key here, this is like unlocking the key for some reason. I don't know. It's like you will have things that will happen. You need to make decisions, big decisions, and choose, you know, what to do and be an adult and have a schedule and all of this stuff, okay? Are you going to be able to handle it? Like, so it's like almost like you've been in grooming for it and training for it is what I'm getting. I don't know. What is this world energy, please? Training day, right? The world energy, the lovers. And I don't feel like it doesn't necessarily got anything to do with love. That's the thing. I really don't. 10 of Swords underneath that. Death energy. What you talking about? See, this is you ending a huge, painful, long-standing cycle in your life. Whatever it is. That's what this is. Both of these talk about ending something, saying bye-bye to something. So we can welcome something new, honey. Because there is something new on the horizon. There's a brand new opportunity that is being brought in. You're just needing to be able to make that choice. Make that decision. And it's one that needs to be made from your heart with the lovers. But it is one that you've been spiritually guided towards as well with the lovers. And this could also be meeting a soulmate while you're traveling or meeting a soulmate in the world, maybe on the World Wide Web. I don't know, right? But for me, the Lovers is talking about a choice. And this could be Gemini energy as well. So there could be a Gemini out there that's getting world famous. That's what I heard. Look at that. The world again. Okay. I feel like Gemini in particular, specifically Gemini, you're going through a lot of completions right now. And some of this might got you feel like very like unsure because there's a lot of unknown out here. But just know that you're cloaked by spirit. Like you are protected. Wherever you're being led right now, you are protected, Gemini. You're just going through a lot. A lot of stuff is closing out and you're needing to allow certain cycles to end. Not hold on to things that are stagnant anymore out of comfort. Or that lack mentality of, well, what if I leave this behind? Will I ever have anything else good in my life? Of course you will. You know what I mean? It's just that Gemini has, I feel like just for anybody who cares, right? Gemini has been left a lot or been abandoned a lot just collectively as a zodiac sign. So it's very easy for us to go into that energy. That's why a lot of us get that reputation of, well, we'll end it with you before you end it with us type of energy. That really comes from a fear of abandonment, guys. That's all that is. They want to call us cold-blooded, cutlass, heartless, cutthroat killers, right? Like that's what they want to call Gemini, but really that's just a fear of abandonment. So that's why we end it with you before you end it with us. I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm just saying that's what it is. Anyways, what is this world energy with the Lovers? What is this world energy with the Lovers? For Leos over here, I'm really feeling like y'all are struggling with some kind of indecision over here of what to do in regards to a change, a huge transition in your life, or people around you that keep bringing that smoke to you and it's like they just don't get it. I don't know. I feel like you're ready to either release it, let them know, come riding in, right? I don't know, or whatever. That's what I'm getting for Leos. This is Aries energy too. Feeling let down, feeling just over some things, okay? I feel like you're stepping in your power and you're letting go of this heartache, all right? I feel like you're letting something end, Gemini. If that's for you. Collective in general, I feel like you're letting something end, okay? I feel like you're letting go of whatever control that you were trying to have on something and mold something the way you needed it to be. You're seeing that that's not going to happen the way that in the real way. The real key to unlocking something is your patience, your dedication. I don't know. It just feels like you're letting go of some kind of controlling energy in your life. This could be controlling masculine around you. This could be the grind. This could be, you know, the rat race. This could be anything. I feel like you also feel like, for those of you that are dealing with love and you're ending something for good, a cycle that has been very toxic and has affected your life in negative ways, I feel like you're seeing that this person was very self-serving anyways, right? They never really had you in their, you know, like you were never really a factor. Your concerns, your comfort, your emotions, your feelings were never really a factor, or else they probably wouldn't have treated you the way that they treated you, right? Probably wouldn't have hurt you the way that they hurt you. So it's like you're kind of seeing something for what it is. Something might even be getting broadcasted, guys. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but something could get broadcasted about something that's about somebody that's showing why it's pretty much better off that you're not with them is what I'm getting. I feel like you're having to make a choice to let something fall. Give me one more, just generalized for this world energy, right? Well, Spirit's like, it's all happening the way it's supposed to happen. You're being led through something. You're making the choices to keep yourself balanced here, to allow yourself to create with what you've got. That's really what an alchemist is, right? Creating something, making something out of their situation, out of the best. I feel like you're very intuitive right now, and you're being intuitively led towards this. So you can follow your intuition. You can trust exactly how you're feeling, because whatever choices you need to make to let go of some oppressive energy, because that's what this is. This is like oppressive energy on you. Okay, whether you a Gemini or not, whether you a Aries or not, whether whatever, there's oppressive energy that feels like it's connected to you. You're making a choice to end that cycle, completely let it go, and it's a very divinely guided choice, and this is going to help heal you, soothe you, disconnect your energy from some of this, and help you regain some kind of balance is what I'm getting as well. All right, guys, let's see what we have for oracle messages, because wow. The week ahead, what do we have for the week ahead for the collective, please, Spirit, the week ahead? What does the collective need to know? Any more? Okay. Let's get all these so we don't forget any, because we do that sometimes, and I always notice after I turn off the camera. So we have unclench your jaw coming out, right? Let go of the stress. Stop letting yourself get stressed out about things you can't control. That's like the caterpillar getting stressed out while it's in the cocoon. Like, you in the cocoon now, there ain't really much you can do. You kind of just need to let the process happen, hun. Pretty much. You are the ancestors' dream. Your ancestors are here. They're wanting you to know that everything that's going on right now is connected to legacy and what you're needing to do. Allow yourself to remove negative traits, habits, cycles out of your life, because that's what's meant to happen. Somebody is thinking of you right now, and I do feel like there's energy around you. Like, there's other people thinking of you, thinking and wondering what you're doing, what changes are you making, what growth are you going through, are you with somebody else, what does your money look like? There's like a lot of wondering about you, worrying about you, but then there's also people wanting to link up with you and work with you, right? Wanting to collab and connect. So it's just a mixed bag. It really is. And then we have allow the changes that are happening. Ding, 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 ding. Right? Exactly, guys. Exactly. With the butterfly, okay? The caterpillar can't fight that. Trust your gut. I've said that several times. Okay, one more for the cheap seats in the back. Tower. Ooh. I feel like there is a tower. I feel like there's definitely something that is a huge significant change this week. And I don't feel like it's necessarily a negative tower, but, you know, to each their own. But I don't necessarily feel like it is. Pay attention to the signs. And if it is a negative tower, it's something that needed to break down anyways. Towers are nothing to really be feared at the end of the day. Once you take the fear out of it, you can control the situation. The tower is something that is not built on a solid foundation, so it needs to come down so you can rebuild it, okay? So if it's built off any kind of manipulation, deceit, betrayal, just not being authentic to yourself, whatever it is, guys, it's going to be broken down so it can be built back up. So in the end of the ends, it's actually a good thing to have these towers and experience these, okay? You are a seed being planted, and when you're a seed being planted, sometimes it feels like you're in the dark. Sometimes it feels like there's like nothing's really happening, or there's stagnated energy. But what you're needing to understand is that even the seeds in the darkness are growing. That's what the Seven of Pentacles really talks to me about, is that growth that happens the in-between, right? After the seed's been planted, and then before you have your harvest. You just have to have faith during this period that everything's working in synchronicity to make it happen, to make the seed grow into a plant. That's pretty much what the Seven of Pentacles is for me. It's a card of faith, endurance, perseverance, trust, growth. Anyways, guys, this has been your reading. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.